All right, let's see. All right, let's see if this works. A lot going on here. All right. I think we are live here on the YouTubes. A lot of explaining on what's going on here. Appreciate everyone's patience. Hopefully you enjoyed the space tour. It was a pretty exciting tour. I didn't get to play as much as I normally do because of where I'm at. I am currently on vacation. It's our last day in the Dominican Republic. If you watched my episode 40 of Kart Talk, you saw Neo be able to join us live here actually at my resort, and we got to chat a little bit about his experience. He plays gyro mode and some other unique aspects that I think the community was interested to hear. Plus, it just was cool to being on location. So I'm right here at the beach front of my resort, and so I'm gonna live stream a sunrise here in the Dominican Republic. And so there's some technical issues I'm trying to work out. I probably will be able to stream until my computer runs out of battery, so that's a logistic issue. I also don't have my mic and other stuff, so I'm going to try to see if I can get my friends to join us as well. So Brian Voice and Hula Hoop, and who else is with us? Can you guys hear me? And start talking, and we'll ask the YouTube community if they can hear you.
Hey, happy winter tour. Happy winter time, you know. Has it been winter for a couple months?
Yeah, it's for me to be celebrating winter here on the beach, but that happens all the time. Let us know in the chat if you can hear Brian, or if you can hear Hula. Are you out there too? Anyone else out there other than Brian? Cool.
And I'm a little bit on the road. Just a quick thing. I don't know how long I'll be on, but I got a few minutes here before a bus to my own phone possibly running out of battery as well. But pleasure to be on with you, Studfit again. And what a great show. I told Neo it was so cool to see him. I've been friends with Neo for quite some time. He's one of the epic players of our community. Hey, hello. How you doing, bro? Good. Nice. I really enjoyed that. I know it wasn't a traditional episode of Kart Talk, but it was really cool to see you guys in the DR.
Awesome, man. So here from the comments, the community, Paul saying a little windy. Yeah, that is true. If you can, is it too windy? Like, can you not hear me? If so, might be a little rough of an episode. And they're also saying Brian's a little quiet, but it's okay. So we'll keep it rolling here with letting you guys join, and let's see if we got everything. Either way, what do you guys think about the space tour?
I think 3DS Baby Pro is the best part.
The best part?
Yeah.
I know it's bittersweet, right? Because we love the track; it was a lot of fun. But one lap, 4 item boxes, 3 item boxes. So yeah, it was bittersweet there. I don't even know. To be honest, I couldn't even tell you which tracks were in ranked this week, just because I didn't get to play much. I do know battle mode was in ranked, obviously with Twilight House. So that was the other thing I think sticking out.
I actually enjoyed battle mode right from words.
Okay, what do you think, Brian?
Yeah, I mean, really, the story for me last week was that battle track. I mean, I even had better boombox runs in me with the new Astro Toe in that Wii Rainbow Road. I kept grinding that Luigi Mansion. It's just addictive, and I know we were all talking the community like it's iffy having it ranked, but I'm now under the impression it's kind of fun. It just adds like a different element to ranked. Kind of makes it different.
Definitely a different vibe. I will say though, all of that to be said, I am really excited for this tour, I loved Bangkok. If you remember, I was live from Las Vegas during the Bangkok tour, so one of these things, but with Vegas behind me. And so that was interesting. Obviously, this coming the first time, Bangkok coming back. We've had, obviously, Singapore a number of times, but I love that track too. I mean, these are some of the most favorite tracks of the community. So, without further ado, let's get into the winter tour and see what's up, see what's going on in a what sounds like probably, I would assume, mostly city track throughout the tour. Find out if it's all cities or not. And right off the bat, looks like Singapore, Bangkok, Tokyo in week 1. Man, so Tokyo's coming. Tokyo's back too. I don't feel like we all knew that. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think, I mean, it's been a while. It's been a while since the Tokyo came out. It makes sense with the theme of Singapore and you know, different Asian cities in the game. It makes sense. I think we'd have added Australia perhaps, but
I was going to go Ninja Hideaway.
Ninja Hideaway? Why would they do that?
I was thinking because it's also Asian themed as well.
I see. Asian theme, gotcha. It's not. I guess this is pretty clear that it's not, you know, under Nintendo's category a city track, which is totally understandable. But yeah, I can see that maybe. Let's see what other tracks are. I'm excited now. I'm like, oh, are we going to see anything else crazy? Let's just kind of skim through here. Yeah, so Bangkok Rush. Bangkok Rush 2R, so we are getting Bangkok 2, which I think we already knew. Singapore 3, is Singapore 3 a new track or not?
Yes.
So we have brand new Singapore, brand new Bangkok, a lot of Tokyo in there. Oh man, they could just be just doing those 3. Looks like for Balloon Battle we got the one everyone hates. That's good to know. Singapore Speedway, yep. Bangkok Rush 2. That looks pretty cool with those like square blocks or something. It's like a tent, Man, that looks pretty sick. All right, let's get into. We have no new drivers or anything. Looks like right off the bat.
We also got Bangkok Rush 3.
Oh, okay. So we got 2 and 3. Are they 4 varieties or 3 varieties?
They're both different varieties from each other.
But a total of 8 new tracks from Bangkok, or 6.
So we have the normal, the R and the T variants for all 3 new city tracks.
That's pretty sick, man. Awesome. What's up, David G? What's going on, Eva Taco? Hey, Alfie, Dark Deadly. How are you guys doing? How are you guys enjoying the tour? Let me know in the chat. Obviously, this is a little different of a tour reaction. So it looks like we got a hot rod. What? Was this like a tea? Is this like a teacup style? What is going on here?
I'm holding out for Rashid on that one.
Hot rod. Okay. So hot in there twice. They rhymed hot with hot. I guess it's a hot pot and a hot rod. All right, got it.
It reminds me of like one of the rides in like Disneyland.
Teacup.
When you're like a giant teacup and you kind of spin around for 10 minutes.
Yeah. You know what? Looks like starting with a decent number of tracks. Obviously, all city tracks. You know, take that with a grain of salt. But 10 tracks to start is a lot for a new item. I love the view here though of Bangkok Rush 3. This picture, man, that looks sick. Cool. All right. We also have a pineapple one to go with our coconut one, which would be really fitting for me here. Not so fitting for a winter tour. Winter tour with a pineapple. Oh my gosh, guys! I think their calendar's a little mixed up. All right, well, we got Luigi Vacation for 105 rupees. Not a bad price for him. Obviously, driver tickets could be better and more useful. The Roaring Racer, we were really hyped about it. It looked pretty sick, but it was such a small hitbox. None of us really never really broke into the meta. We got the Stealth Glider. Stealth Glider. Okay, so it's like one of these unique planes with really long wings. It's okay. Is it kind of like a camo? Not a big camo guy. I think I've let you guys know that. That does look pretty cool though. I don't know. Banana Plus. Interesting. I don't know if I'll get that. Looks a little quirky. All right, so daily spotlight. Let's see what we got here. What anyone know of what something that just came into the shop? I mean, is Ty Daisy back in the spotlight?
She's the week 2 spotlight.
Week 2 spotlight. So she could show up in your week 1 spotlight in one of these rando ones. Right? Those odds are always possible. Even Taco says Bangkok 2 is a tad boring, but 3 is pretty good. What's up, Millie? How you doing? Crazy says it's cool to see the sunrise in the background. Thank you. That's the one positive thing I think we have in our situation going on with between audio and other complications. So I'm glad this hopefully is working out. Lots of city buffs, says Ethan Davis. Sam already posted the spotlight list. Oh, awesome. All right, let's if you want to, I can try to pull that up even. Actually, that might be. See if I can.
Yes, Studfit one of the cards got 5 buffs.
One of the cards got 5 buffs?
Yeah, I'm still trying to process 5 buffs for a card.
It's a lot of buffs. You don't remember which card?
I believe it's this the rocket ship blooper.
Oh, that's a good. Hey, I think that one looks pretty sick. If they got 5 buffs, that's exciting. Now the thing is, obviously, 5 buffs of an all-city tour. Sometimes that's not everyone's favorite cup of tea. See what I did there?
Battle course.
Oh, a battle course. That's what's up. That's pretty cool. Yeah, if they do a battle course, those are always needed. Always see a little above. Let me see if I can. I might be able to pull up the. Of course, when I do that, you'll lose the sunrise in the background. Let's see. Pipes. Shops. Daily. All right, we do have the winter. All right, so what I can do. Let's see if I can maybe make these a little bit more condensed. What I can do here is on. It's be a little quirky here. Give me 1 second though. I can show my screen. You know what? I wonder if even. All right, so the audio's still there. Let's do the window, and we'll go over to the toolbox. All right, and then drop some of this stuff out. This will be the Spotlight Shop review with you guys. I'll have to do some more research here. This is as good as on the fly as it's going to get from the ocean front here. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. Can you guys see that? Hopefully, let us know at home if you guys can see that. But here is the daily spotlight pool for winter 2023 for the drivers. Obviously, if you don't have Hakama, it might be a good addition. He's got some of these Tokyo tracks. Could be good for you. I think Luigi Vacation's obviously one that's going to be top of people's list. He's obviously got Mario Samurai in there as well, if you like Boomerang. Those are 2 good ones. I would still say White Tanuki Mario, a hot commodity to add to your inventory. PD Piranha, pretty good as well. Saddle of You might fit some gaps, but he's not as good as he used to be. And then it looks like from the gold drivers, it's still going to be gold charging check. So I don't think much changes in the way compared to from this tour to last tour. I still think White Tanuki Mario's running just hot. Luigi Vacation had a great year, but it was kind of on hold. So he'll be useful this tour. May not be as useful going forward. And then as we move into karts, Gotta feel like the tropical truck, I know, kind of dropped a little bit, but I'm sure it'll get a lot of usage this tour. It kind of it's been pairing really well with Tide Daisy. So I can see bumping back into the top 10. We'll have to check that out. Looking through the carts, man, these are not some great ones. I'll say the Armored Rider's still good for a lot of accounts. That's going to be good. Shield Speedster, if you missed on it a couple tours ago, it's obviously a hot commodity. Really, really hot right now. Both Eagles are okay because they came out in a city tour. They have already a lot of city coverage. We'll see how they get bumped here in a couple minutes to see if they got some good tracks. Let's see. Monopipes are okay. Camo Tanuki Kart hasn't been doing quite as well. And then for the gold ones, it's really just that gold bullet blaster. Looks like that eagle, the gold eagle's in there. I'm not sure if that was there last time, but I would say the carts are a little lackluster this tour. This is going to be one that you could kind of focus your rubies elsewhere. And then looking at the gliders. The gliders were pretty hot last tour, and honestly, a lot of these are really good. We've already talked about some of these when it comes to the meta kings of the last couple of years. We're talking about 8-bit Fireflower, 8-bit Bullet Bill, still doing really well. Galaxy Gliders up there, it's been doing really strong from last year. So they're back, and so it can fit a lot of coverage between a couple of those. You also have some new beta gliders back. The One Up Mushroom was I think gone for a little bit. The tropical balloon's really good. Some people are talking about the kind of like flight cake, really good. The if you look at the ones that are here this week, the high percentage ones, the Sakura origami glider, really, really strong. That's probably the best one up there. There's some old ones up here too. Fire Manta's pretty strong right now. Both of these ice cream gliders are really strong. Icy Mario Mustache. Man, I think even a lot of people are hyped up about the Mario and Luigi hat. I think the gliders are really strong. And then, of course, at the very bottom, the Black Star Chute and the Boom Axe, crushing it. Piranha Peps, man, I'd say half of these gliders are worth getting if you don't have it. So, if you're not going with Mies and you want to go with something, I honestly would look at those gliders. There's some really strong gliders. Anything you guys want to add to that?
I was just going to mention the record setter also got a buff this tour.
Record setter got a buff, but it's not on this list, right? I don't see it on here, I don't think.
If it's not, that's a shame.
Well, if someone wanted to get it, you could have got it last year. All right, we're back with this sunrise, and let's see if I can get this. All right, cool. So that's the Spotlight shop. Let's go down and see here. So for the Me Racing suit, we obviously got this the Roaring Racer. We already knew its skill was going to be Stash Ring, but looks pretty sick. I'm curious to see how if he looks as cool driving it around. Now check the chat to see. Get rid of that. All right, cool. I see Rachel J. What's going on here? Waves from the foggy, cold England. Good to hear from you from the UK. What's up, Mr. Rockstar? How you doing? What's going on, Millie? How are you doing? I think I actually said earlier. Sam7IT, how you doing, man? We just pulled up the Spotlight shop. Thanks for getting that out so early. We got to review that. I may not be able to do a video later discussing those items. All right, so we have some extremely questionable buffs this tour. A ton of weird overlaps. Interesting. All right, Grace picked up the Sakura Origami Glider today. Very good for the account. All right, cool. Let's jump into, let's see his coverage. So he starts with 6 tracks. Tokyo Blur 4, Singapore Speedway 3, and Singapore Speedway 3 RT. So it looks like very good, some RTs. And the other one, so he's kind of obviously Singapore related. He does get the Tokyo Blur 4. I feel like the Tokyo tracks are kind of a waste of a buff. But a guy like this Singapore Speedway stuff, comparatively. Looks like for the other Mies, Yellow's back. Jai Bowser's there. Ooh, the King Boo. That's been a really hot one if you don't have that. Really strong. All right, Token Shop. What's that?
The Yoshimi suit. That's an interesting choice.
Is that one that some people wouldn't have?
I personally don't have that one, so
So if you don't have it though, these would be in 70 rubies, but because I have them, they're 100. Is that correct? Yeah. So certainly, if you don't have them and you can get them at 70, strong value there. Looks like Token Shop is back to its boring ways. Again, this isn't a celebration, so that makes sense. My daily selects another womp womp here for me, and Tier Shop is pretty standard. All right, cool. So let's get into the news. So it says an event just for winter is here, of course, just for winter. Blazing hot there in Bangkok, but so there is a Winter Fest event. Will go on for 2 tours in a row, even though we haven't got anything special in the Token Shop there. Winter challenges, for which you can get Ice Mario, will be available. Try your best to compete as many challenges as you can, and of course, the one driver that we all need in our accounts, Ice Mario. I don't get it. I guess because it's Winter Tour, that's why they're doing it. All right, it's quite a stretch. We got Birdo Orange, Birdo Turbo, Birdo Kart for the first half of the tour, and Birdo Blue and Birdo Turbo Blue for the second half. So all supers, all lame rewards. Yeah, I'm not. Anytime we have, usually there's 1 week that we can kind of focus our attention on for a meat suit or something we really want. That's pretty lame for a Winter Fest, whatever that means. All right, whatever. I think I was hoping that they were going to try to get people really interested in ranked, especially as they take this game to new markets. I don't know what they're doing here with supers. All right, so big bonus challenge, big reverse race versus 100. Okay, so that's new. That'll be interesting. Maybe we run through that track here today. It's if I can even, if it's not locked up, overtake 99 opponents with the time limit. Is it? We'll definitely we'll try that for sure. Spotlight Shop is assuming my battery doesn't die out. Luigi Vacation for the Singapore Speedway 3. A rank eligible course for the first half of the tour is a favorite course. The Spotlight, along with the Boring Racer Kart and the Stealth Glider. The above items highlighted in the banner are on sale. On sale, the first exchange for the tour is discounted. Got it. Yes, this one talks about the items change the second half of the tour. Hence, you could potentially get Tide Easy in your Spotlight Shop in this first week of the tour. There is Premium Challenge Plus. I like that. Total 30 rupees, different bands. And then the news about the Birdo. And then, of course, Metal Mario's week 2. Ooh, what is this? What is this glider? Man, that looks cool. Just so there's the red and gold umbrella, and then just the gold umbrella. I assume it's gonna be treated like a gold. All right, so Luigi Vacation has the badge. I know we were pretty upset last tour that Toad did not get his own little badge. So we do have Luigi. I'm not sure if people are up in arms about that. I mean, we like Tidra, so I think we would have preferred her. But I mean, both drivers are featured in this tour, so can't get too bad. Let's see what else we got. All right, so making the opponents crash, that seem to match their pattern. All right, I want to see. Okay, yeah, nothing new there. I want to see the new glider. Let's take a look at this beauty. Then we'll get into the tracks. All right. It's the gold pass. So gold umbrella, gold coin plus. That's pretty sick. So this is just gold pass reward. That's pretty cool. Start with 9 tracks. Obviously a lot of Bangkok Rush. 1, 3, 2. Yeah, there's there's 2R, which is a rain track. So pretty sick. Not as many tracks, of course, as the Stealth Glider, but I think it's way cooler. So basically, the Stealth Glider kind of being more of a Singapore, and this one being much more of a Bangkok. Let's see if I'm missing anything else. And then for cards, I didn't get to see what's going on. All right, so we have this gold quickshaw. Smaller hitbox, gets a lot of Tokyo, with hints of Bangkok. And then we got the Pineapple 1 Slipstream Plus. A pretty good mix. A little bit of Singapore, a little bit of Bangkok. Small hitbox though. Not a big fan of that. I'm curious, I assume this is a small hitbox. It just looks teeny tiny. But it's got a lot of Bangkok, a little bit of Tokyo. That's interesting. So, I mean, yeah, we'll have to hear from people who might know the Bangkok culture. If like this teacup is, I don't know, if there's something related to Bangkok and maybe they like their tea, that's totally would make sense. Let's see here. All right, let's get into the tracks in ranked. We got Singapore Speedway 3, Top Shelf. We have White Suzuki Mario, some Mii suits. We got Luigi Vacation, Mario Saddle View, Silver Mii suit. Is this one of his tracks or is this a boost? A cup
Silver
boost.
Mii suit actually got quite good buffs this tour, even though they're city tracks.
Yeah, I see that. He's got a lot of Singapore stuff. He's got Singapore Speedway 3, Singapore Speedway 2 RT, Singapore 2T. He's even got a Bangkok Rush in here. Yeah, okay, so this might be his tour. And then, of course, a couple other Mii's in there, too. So, yeah, obviously for me, it's going to be Luigi Vacation. Oh, here we go. Shielded Speedster right there, right from the get-go. Oh, man, that's awesome. Get the Prana pipes in there, some of these speeders and other items. Merlines on there. Sweet ride. And then some other unique tip boxes. All right, interesting. I think Shield Speedster, this is a little narrow, not paywalled. This is a tough top shelf for carts. Not all of these are meta. I think really the Prana pipes is the next on the meta list. And the Sweet Ride had a brief stint, doing pretty hot. I mean, this is Shield Speedster's time to shine. And then looking at gliders, wow, the Galaxy glider brought back. Wow, and hey, there's your record setter. And then Boo Masks, big win there. You can cover it with the new Stealth glider. I think this vanilla and chocolate balloons, really strong option there. Silver Candlelight Flight, a lot of people's favorite. So pretty stacked load out here for me. I'm gonna be enjoying this. Let's just see. I didn't even see how many coin box drivers are there on the second shelf. Let's see. We got wow. So gold Mii suit, question box Mii suit, PD Piranha gold. So at least 3. As you can see, I used those pretty quick. So they're right there, ready to go. All right, so 3 coin box drivers in the middle shelf. That's good. That's enough. We can work with that. Thank you, Nintendo. Appreciate it. All right, let's check this out. While this is loading, I'll see what you guys have been talking about here. Pleasure to see it. Awesome. Matt, Yellow Mii has so many cities. The Mii suits I have are 100. I'm still, unfortunately, same. All right, so if they're discounted, so if they're first time seeing them, they aren't discounted, or just for brand new ones to everybody or whatever. Big reverse is the last cup. Boo. I was hoping we could get to that. The basic plane glider from MKT8 was State of Mind, I think alongside the new plane. Oh, Thai soup. Millie says Thai soup. I like it. Okay. All right, let's get back to the action. Wait just for a minute. All right. Ooh. Hey, what's going on? Is Luca? Who's out there?
Yeah.
How you doing, man? How do you like the new tour?
I don't like it too much, bro. We need a little filter.
Whoa! Can't use the F word, man. We don't call things filler tours anymore.
I think this is the first one that we actually had for a while. The New Year's when we had new tracks and that, but I think the city tour
Yeah, it's a different tour. It could be, you can call it a savings tour. I'm always hesitant.
Exactly, man. It's a tour I get to stay by resources.
Unless you want to invest in the Shield Speedster. What's that?
I did take Blazing Eagle to 8. I did take Blazing Eagle to 8 from 7 triple.
Wow.
I said I was going to do that if it was in ranked again. It's just because I have so many Kart tickets in that. I need to put it somewhere, and Blazing Eagle's going to be one of those cards long term that's going to be amazing. So yeah, today I'll quad cap it down the line, see how it goes, but it's a play already. So yeah.
Well, it's been a city great. It's been a card great for cities. So this is a great tour to invest in it if you like the Blazing Eagle.
It's not city track, but very, very, very good. They're very high quality. It's going to take a little while to get up the rank.
Or to in Indonesia. They tied a lot of Asian themes to it. Like there's that little market with the little paper lights. I thought it was pretty cool. What you guys think of it? What do you guys think about that track?
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's fun. It's a race.
Oh, even saying that stream's getting a little choppy. I apologize. Hopefully, I am working off the hotel Wi-Fi as probably as far as I could possibly get. So hopefully,
Thanks for doing the stream, by the way, while you're on vacation. We all appreciate that a lot.
absolutely, man. You know what? I enjoy hanging out with you guys.
We're having a good time too.
It was a little unique trying to balance. Oh no. This happens. I guess you can't necessarily see my screen. Ran off. I might be running out of signal. But we covered a lot of good things. I do want to cover these rank tracks before I let you guys go. But yeah, this week has been a little interesting. I have been playing very minimally. I do believe I got top 100, which was something I was just kind of squeezing in a couple runs here and there. There was one night my wife wasn't feeling.
There was a lot of people going for it, actually, surprisingly.
Was it? I think maybe I didn't make it. I think I got like 2.3, so I felt pretty good about it. But maybe I should.
2.3 should get you in for sure. I think it was like 2.2.
I saw it rising. I think Rashid had on the last day 2.25. So if it was 2.24, that sounds pretty accurate. But yeah, there might have been a lot of people going for it just because of all the fun.
2.3 is fine.
So that was. Unfortunately, I lost my my nice little banana coin run there. Oh well, too bad. Let's get into I think Tokyo Blur. We can just kind of review the top shelf, but I have to run into it. We got Samurai and some Toad and Todd on the top shelf. Daisy. Oh, all the daisies up there. Okay, and then Hakama. So a daisy. Many people will be using Hakama. That is for sure. There's some new and old faces though, and including a couple supers. Yeah, supers. I think a lot of people use Hakama. Man, I wonder if this is 3 of 7, guys. Listen up. I'll probably roll with that holiday to be honest with you. There's plenty of options. Super options on here as well. Hopefully, some may be using Samurai with, looks like no coin boxers on the middle shelf. That would have been nice for Nintendo to throw, Gold PD or something on that middle shelf for them. That's gonna be rough for the Samurai fans. For cards, looks like we got some animal themed cards.
Not really any good options here at all.
Smaller hitboxes, it looks like. Not a lot of big hitbox to go with Hakama. That would be ideal. I think these cookie dashes are fine. They're serviceable. And you got some supers in there too. All right, well, interesting. So it's alright. I'm probably not going to spend much time on this track comparatively. But yeah, we probably rolling with the dark hop rod. And then looks like for gliders. Here's your gold hard hat. What is it called?
Hard hat, yeah.
Gold hard hat.
I'm not actually using it. I'm using the white waves instead because it feels better.
What? That's your glider, man.
And it feels perfect. Who does just tell me these walks?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. I do.
Yeah, this gold hard hat. Like, of all the tracks that I could have got, it just got through really, really bad tracks. It didn't even get a single new ring of road. And then it has to have all these city buses too. So I think long term will cover so many items in this game, especially gliders. Gliders are the ones that have like their long term like comeback value. The Sakura origami glider is the #1 glider right now. And it was like the worst glider for ages. It was a pack item, obviously.
Yeah.
Just like this. It had the worst value starting off.
It was rough.
It just made its way up long term.
And that's why I don't get too. That's why I don't get too excited about the starting value. The starting value I kind of take with a grain of salt. It's good that we know what it comes with, but yeah, especially items that come out in like a Ninja Tour, like that one, or a City Tour, or something like that. It's really hard to know its value. So kind of same thing goes with any of the items this tour. Don't get too upset that it's got all cities. It's fine. It'll come back, and it's
Long term, especially the city items like you see. What's it called? Even this kind of like flagship on this track. That's made a huge comeback. We have of course just B-Ride, all these items has come back really strong. Blazing Eagles are there. So
Blazing Eagle has to do a little bit more for me. Blazing Eagle has to do a little bit more for me to agree with you, but I also am a big fan of just investing slightly too early in things and riding out like while it's hot. So I'm proud of you making that move. It still needs a little bit more to make it like any type of Kart trifecta or anything. But
Blazing to the hitbox, that's why.
Yeah, I agree.
That's my hitbox. Like, you're safe on that, and it's commemorative, and it's shown that that's the best buffed item out of the three by far.
Good.
So
Yeah, I mean,
this one's ranked on star.
all three have been pretty solid, but yeah, I agree. Blazing Eagle between the three. I will say this. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say Mario King's buffs are getting worse.
Oh boy.
Two city tracks added to his value.
That doesn't matter. Everyone gets their buffs. If he's in ranked, it's a ranked buff.
Is he in ranked?
He's getting max.
If he's getting a ranked, such a ranked buff, that is good. But yeah, I mean, his release and his buffing cycle just hasn't been as helpful for him as I think people would hope. But I think we know how to do that once we got suckered in to begin with. So most already know what that looks like. Let's get Bangkok Rush 2 R. So here he is. Here's Our Highness King Mario, which I've slowly tinkered with investing. As you can see, I have him just at 980. Used him last week in ranked. I think I forget what. Being here on vacation, I forget ranked. Yeah, I was using him here.
The Yellow Me was as well, and now the Yellow Me is back here again, which I haven't said, so it's still not for me to take King up. So I'm using something else.
Yeah. Paul is calling. Says the market here in Bangkok is called the Chatuchak. Chatuchak. I don't know if there's a better way to pronounce it. What's up, Eggsy? How's it going? Studfit has a PhD in Mario Kart. I know a lot of these items backwards and forwards. We'll see. Again, the values are always changing, but at least I can name them pretty well. Love it, Candlelight Cake. Sabruta top shelf. All right, yeah. So this top shelf is very narrow. You basically got King Mario and the Yellow Me suit, and that's the only like plus skill driver that you're going to be rocking. I don't know. It's going to be tough for a lot of people. I might still limp in with another King Mario half buff investment. I might take him to 6 or something just for craps and giggles. But what's that?
6 is very safe. I reckon you should, because he does have a lot of exclusives. He has good use skills. It's just he's gonna be a slow off, I reckon.
I hope I mean honestly I would just do it for Cookie Land. That's like I have him and Holidaisy there, and I know that the Gold Bee gets it a lot, and some of these guys get this these buffs temporarily, but it's nice just knowing I have a coin boxer on that. Kind of like the way with Meowser, I have the potential for 70k on that track, but we'll see what happens. Looking at my computer, my battery's half dead, so let's move forward. Yeah, so here we go. This is a Blazing Eagle. That's the best hitbox here. Now the Mark II, the Beat Asher Mark II, pink one, solid hitbox as well. Everything else a little teeny tiny. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I agree. I think this is a premium buff. Yeah, I agree with you, Blazing Eagle. This is a premium buff for it. I'll be using it here. Man, this Fire Manta, I tell you what, I've been using it in ranked, and I might have to take it up. I mean, it's been really clutch for my account.
Very early on this, you did that beautiful pipe bullying session. What did we get? We go 4 copies or something?
Yeah, I got it pretty high, and I think I got to 7 actually that tour, and it had a little slow start. The following tours, I was wondering what was going to go on with it, but it's been really clutch recently, and honestly, I think even in on the spreadsheets, it's a pretty strong one. So let's drive it.
Yeah, the tracks, really good tracks, especially the newer buffs. So,
it's got some good ones.
Yeah,
Awesome. Like I said, it's been really clutch for my account, but I don't, and on my spreadsheets, but it was really rough there for a while. All right, so first of all, I love the little statue there on the right, and color of the track. All right, so this part doesn't seem new, right? It's just kind of see where we go from here. All right, so we go left instead. And then a gliding section. All right. Oh, there's the I guess the tent covers. Is that what we're seeing? Oh, boo.
Studfit officially, we hit 2,000 base points on these.
2,000 base points. It's insane.
Yeah, so the non-capped me's at 1190. So me, if you have one of these, without even putting a single cap on it, it is at the exact same base points as the double cap driver. It's at 1190.
Wow.
Without even putting a single ticket on it.
Big score for the Mies. That's huge for the Mies. We've been waiting for this day where like it's no brainer.
Then a single cap. Let's have a look.
I will say this track's a little tough to keep combo at times. It's really long. But there's cones over there. Those cones can be really good for. I guess there's not really a boomerang driver on the top shelf.
The single cap is at 1370, so you're only 60 base points under a triple cap driver. Just for a single cap, for me, going 60 races and 6 tours or less, we're going to have a single cap me be stronger than a triple cap driver.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
And a single cap 1580. Triple 1820, and then sometime soon, my friend.
That's insane, man. If it's never too late to jump on the me train. Goodness sakes, man, that's absolutely insane. Again, anyone who's fighting against it it's only hurting themselves. That's just tough, man. Because that's so strong. I mean, it makes sense. If someone wants to invest in this yellow meat suit, I mean, now's the time to do it if you haven't already. I'm just looking at it's basically King Mario and the yellow meat suit. Some people have the yellow meat suit. Some people might have skipped out on it. It's available to you though in the shop. And Mario isn't. So I think everyone should be getting the yellow meat suit. Now, if you don't want to invest in it super high, you just want to take it to level 2 and just kind of, get a 20,000-30,000 on this track and move on, totally fine, makes sense. But I mean, I don't think you're gonna regret that move if you invest in meat even a little bit, which I highly recommend.
I think only invest is the best option. If you've done like nothing, obviously do the metallic meats, the gold and silver if you have access to those. But in terms of just the normal meats, I think Santa me is the one to go with because that's just got value for tracks and even just the buffs it's been getting lately. And its trajectory is looking really good. Like you'd probably go with the Santa me, the PD me, and then probably the yellow me, but whatever suits you in a specific rank situation, that's what you'd go with. They're all very good.
Yeah, I agree 100%. I like all those. Looking at week 2, we have another Tokyo, Bangkok, and Singapore. Now, Tokyo 4T, that's not a new track, right? None of these Tokyos are new. These are all old. No, it's been so long, I forget. All right, let's check out. Let's go back to Singapore. Let's try out Singapore Speedway 3 RT. And as you can see right off the bat, rough top shelf. This is rough, especially for my account. But I think I'm looking at these. I'm like, maybe people had Luigi Chef. He's been available quite a lot.
No, Luigi Chef is literally it's people have Peach Happy and that's it.
That's it. Man, she's had such a rough career that it's nice that, she has. I invested really early and regretted it, but at least I can get some use out of her here.
I have no top shelf on that course.
None at all?
Get Luigi.
Oh, man.
Suit up.
We're lying. There you go, bud. Problem solved.
It's out of TVs, and you got a top shelf. You don't have to take it up, just buy it, use it level 1, and you're sweet.
I think Luca, you nailed it. For those people who do not have a top shelf at all, that's an option.
You should be buying the bees regardless, so that's just a top shelf driver for you to have for rank. It's very important.
I agree. So there's Peach Happy. Oops, sorry. Oh, I actually had for 3 of 8. I'm not going to do anything with it. All right, let's go to carts. So we have the shuttle, Blooper shuttle. It's a Cream Bee Mac Mark II. That one's pretty. It's a pretty good hitbox. The Camo Tanuki.
Triple armored rider, so I'm sweet here.
Oh, Armor Rider. There's some big hitboxes here for no coin box driver on the top shelf.
Exactly, what's for that?
What's going on, man? Give us these. Come on.
Hitbox, man. Ridiculous extra coins on the track, making it a lot easier for your lines as well. So.
Yeah. But I mean, it's where it becomes OP are the coin box tracks. So
That black goo goo buggy coming in handy.
Yeah, it's since day 1, it's had really good value.
the black one.
Take it to a right.
This Goo Black.
It's coming so clutch.
It's man, I've had some cards where I've had smaller hitboxes. Even like White Bruiser, I have a hard time. But again, there's no coin box driver here, so it doesn't hurt you at all. I think for some people even might be liking the Taylor Swift. It's been pretty strong lately too.
That's a good rank buff.
Yeah, that's a good one. Again, any rank buff, even if it's a city tour, is great because that's what you want. You want that rain coverage. For me, I'll be rocking with this cream B-Dasher Turk. Wow, guys, look at this top shelf gliders. You got looks like 2, 3, 4. Some this is a meta top. Like, this is a hot right now meta top shelf. I don't think we see this very often at all. But Sakura origami glider there. Icy Mario mustache.
And I got Luigi head at the 6 double. 3 amazing gliders, and then I got Sakura. Origami, like, they're all here.
Icy Mario's been doing pretty well. Chocolate Pretzels had some good tours and some rough ones. I'll be going one up. Let's check it out. Singapore Speedway 3 RT. So we get plenty of jumps. So thinking Lucky 7. So Lucky 7. And hopefully they have some way for me to stall and kind of fall back. Maybe some wider tracks. That's what I'm looking for with Lucky 7. Let's see here. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I have usually dual monitor at home, and so the stream could get frozen if I forget to turn on the app front and center. All right, so it looks like we're going through this market. Looks sick. And then back to the Singapore. And it's weird. I just don't see this. I haven't thought of Singapore as like an Asian city. I kind of see it as this very unique Indonesia. I don't know. Maybe the cultures are more closely tied together than I thought. I know that it's in Asia, or obviously a group of islands. But I just feel like there's so much different. Even from everything from the focus on technology, some of the things that I know about them, when it comes to high-end shopping and stuff. I don't know. I just haven't associated with kind of this Asian. So when I see this marketplace, I'm like, am I in Bangkok for a little bit? What's going on? Maybe people who know Singapore more than I do can help me out. So it's kind of I guess it's kind of a long track. Keep combo here is not going to be difficult at all. A lot of jumps. So even if we had Coinbox, it would not be good on this track. This is, like geysers and jumps, and I know this is the RT, so there's going to be more jumps and stuff going on in the other versions. But yeah, if you had Coinbox on this track, it would not be good anyway. So maybe this is a blessing. I still think Boomerang would have been pretty sick. What do you think of the track?
It's a pretty good track. I think all the tracks are pretty good. Let's go.
It's fun. I found it fun. No. Sorry about that, guys. All right, here we go. Hopefully I can get enough rubies here to get brand new Merlion Misu. So for the challenges, though, it's like a glider. Just basically the way that they do it.
My TC loadouts for Bangkok Race 3. This is the definition of meta.
Meta, here we go. Let's open it up now. So Tide Easy, obviously, and a #1 glider here recently. We got PD Piranha. We got Charging Chuck. We got Gold Yoshi, Gold Egg something, and then some other Mii's and Mario's, etc. But yeah, it looks like 3 Coinbox drivers. Pick your poison. Obviously, Gold Charging Chuck being the largest hitbox, gonna be prepared there. If you go PD though, you got 1, 2, two drivers, two quarter box drivers in that middle shelf, which is really strong for him. Sorry, it's getting a little really windy here. Yeah, I think you could go a number of different directions for driving. I'm going to go tight easy, of course. And then here we go, tropical truck, Bangkok Rush Series. Let's go. We got some other,
Actually, no, they are payment cards above the tropical truck. If you got it, you could, but they are there are some people. Things to got the card plus rewards, which you shouldn't be taken up in terms of like a high level. You know, to have buff on tropical truck.
that's a good point. Yeah. This is an older one here, the yellow 8-bit. Someone may have pulled it from a pipe or something like that. This is an old quick shop. Man, you got like the old buffs. That's pretty cool. And then the super, as we're looking at week 2, we get the super week 1, right?
Yeah, you see,
Okay.
there is a super option, yes.
So having a super option, when you have all these paywalls. Yeah, they didn't. Yeah, they didn't go goofy style and let us win something that we could have used. Yeah, so it's obviously gonna be tropical truck here for me. Whoa! All right, so we obviously have the tropical balloons and the 8-bit bullet bill and the piranha pipes. 3 really strong gliders. Obviously right now I'd say the piranha pipe is like the meta. Got the meta edge over the other 2, but 8-bit bullet bill really strong last year. Tropical balloons, top 15 glider for much of the year. Obviously looks beautiful with the tropical truck. And then some other options. So some people invested in the springtime crane. That could be a strong one for some people. Obviously this full flight, a classic. So for some of the day 1 players might be rocking that one as well. And you got the gold pass gift. So this is not paywall. You should have this one covered one way or another. There's a lot of options. No super options, but gold pass should be helping you out.
Every glider here, apart from the 8-bit bullet bill, and everything is level 1 apart from the present.
So what are you going to invest in? Which one are you going to take up?
Nothing's getting taken up. I'm using a level 2 glider.
All right.
Is it the first time I've had a level 3 item in any drinking ranks in the last... I couldn't tell you, man. It's always that's nothing. Level 2 springtime crate. I just gold pipes for today.
Springtime crane?
Funny.
That is funny. Could come in handy there for you. I will say this one of my favorite loadouts. This is just like having the tropical truck with the tropical balloons and it's high daisy. I'm a big fan of this loadout. Let's go. Let's see what we.
Let's think you really enjoyed the Bangkok bands, the original Bangkok, so like you went all in on those. If you're going for the top 10, the tropical truck band with tie daisy, and then when the balloons came to match it, you got that loadout. So yeah.
Worked out for me. I would say the tropical balloons. Yeah, it's been pretty good. It never really broke the top 10, but who knows?
It's a very, very good glider though. Its starting value wasn't ridiculous.
Yeah, and it's got a nice skill.
And it's been ranked non-stop. It just hasn't made the top 10. Does not mean it's a bad glider at all. It's a very, very good glider.
What's going on here? All right, so we're in like this market. There's cars coming at us, all kinds of chaos. Oh, okay, here we go. Let's go up this hill. Let's do this right, guys. Now, this is sick. Oh, great. Of course they give up. This view. This is sick. Yes. Yes. This is what we want, Nintendo. I love the way they did that track. This maybe one of my favorite city tracks of all time.
Yeah.
Dude. The view. The lighting, obviously I'm a big fan of sunrises or sunsets. I don't even know which is going on here. I'm not sure which one's east and west. But man, the view from the cladding. So you can't hit the cars, they're just parked there. Yes. Yes, and then you come in, you got this building here, the pillars. Man. The surfboards. Oh,
the glider
man.
path is beautiful. I love that glider path.
Just the aesthetics is absolutely amazing. So, all right, good. All right, so I think we've covered all the rank tracks. Let's see if we have.
I'm surprised that Daisy wasn't featured. She only got one appearance.
She had a couple good buffs.
Oh no, she only had one ranked appearance.
Yeah.
I think the buff she got, it drives the PD Piranha.
Oh, none of the buffs kind of matter at all. All the buffs are city trucks. I don't even pay attention to it.
Yeah.
It's not ranked. What's that about?
Yeah, the Moo Off-Roader?
You get anything else, it's not ranked, so that's good. Just
The Misu got buff too.
Moo Misu? Yeah. All right, well, guys, am I missing anything else there at home? Otherwise, okay, so Bangkok tracks are at sunset. Makes sense. Cool. I like them both. Both sunsets and sunrises are great. All right, cool. I think we've covered almost everything. I mean, overall, it looks like their Twilight House is back, so no Cookie Land. Yeah, no, I think this is a good savings tour. Savings tours, that's a safe word. We can say that. I think if you have to invest in something for ranked, they give you plenty of options. There's a lot of super options. There's a lot of me options on the top shelf that you have access to. I mean, I think overall this one's shouldn't be too tough for a lot of people to. Actually, some of the top shelves are tough, but I think if you have to make an investment, just take it for a grain of salt. Like, I think if you have to put a couple super tickets, if you have to put one ticket on a me, if you have to invest in the yellow me suit, by all means, go ahead and do that. I think that's going to be a strong option for a lot of people. Anything else I'm missing, guys?
no.
If not, I might have about 10 minutes left on my laptop battery, which again, I'm not hard plugged into anything, of course. But yeah, you guys want to run through a multiplayer, and then maybe I'll walk you down the beach. How's that sound?
Sure.
Let's get code. Do a battle. We'll just do 6 races. Make it nice, short and sweet. I'll do the room code, and here's the room code. So we got 19809314. Put that in the chat as well. Anyone who's watching at home, feel free to join us. We'll just do six races, and I'll walk you down the beach, and then I'm gonna go see if my wife is ready for breakfast, and try to grind some tokens somehow today. We'll have some airport times. See if that. See Luca.
What's the room code?
Yeah, sure. 19809314. Yeah.
931. What's that last digit?
9314. Quattro.
There we go.
Well, I think sunrise, you can't really even see what's going on here. It's been absolutely beautiful here. What I'll do is for this, I'll turn it around. So you see, brought my Studfit shirt all the way here. Oh. Here's the other end of the beach. All right, so we got Yowie, Jeeps, Wooloop, Joy of Siam, and then I thought you were with us, Luca. There we go, Luca. We got room for one more. Oh, okay. We could just probably start here if no one else joins, which is totally cool. All right, let's just get started. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, battle course. One. Battle Course 1. I'm trying to think. Oh, Shadow Legends joined us. Nice. All right, I think I'm gonna try to go hard if I can find one in time. Otherwise, hey, you know what? I'll lucky 7. I have thought about investing in the Streamliner, the Lightning Streamliner, taking it all the way up, just for this one track, this battle mode track.
It is a major chart. I got that day 1. It was just incredible. So many gaps for me, and it just continued to be ranked king.
But even if it's unranked, you got a battle track, so
Yeah,
those are always helpful.
I think because I'm looking at all my value, because since the Spotlight era, it's been a lot easier to save tickets than that, because of just getting commemoratives and things of that nature. We are able to get better coverage personally for myself. And I've been looking at my things like I just told you, I've just taken the Blazing Eagle to level 8 and the moves a day. I got multiple gliders a day now. Like, I never really did that back before this era. So I'm looking at my like existing coverage, and the only like items I could see myself taking from like 6 to 7 in terms of cards, that's probably like the Lightning Streamliner and the Piranha Pipes. That's about it.
Yeah, it's gonna help you these battle mode tracks anytime they bring it back. They haven't brought this one back as much though, which kind of, I don't know if that matters at all. Oh, nice hit. Oh wow, Luca, come on, man. Wow. Like I got double bomb there. Congratulations, Joy. Love the me face there. That's awesome.
So Studfit, what would you predict would come next to it? I believe it's Valentine's Day time.
Yeah, what is that?
I think it is. So I believe we might get Paris, maybe. Could be anything, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll. I think based on like just buffing, I think they're gonna probably not want to bring a new city track in, or even an older city track in. But who knows? I think it is cool when they integrate, a city with a time of year like Valentine's Day. So I think that'd be cool.
I think it would be like Paris returning. I don't know if we have Paris left to add, but like Paris with like normal tracks, not like an old city tour, just like Paris battle course, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that sounds like a great idea. It'd be great to have like a Valentine's tour. It's weird because this is a winter fest. Again,
I don't know what this thing meant.
What is going on, dude? So I have to feel like it's gonna be more of like a frost tour or something like that, and actually have like frost, like and try to bring some of these winter items. I know we talk a lot about this winter curse from items. But yeah, we basically got one actual winter tour. Even though we
the tracks that actually came out, when I saw that.
So backwards, dude.
What did they even call that fest? Did they do a fest for like Snowland and Merry Mountain?
A fest? You mean like a celebration?
Something like a celebration, you know what I'm saying? I don't even remember.
Good question. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, what happened there? What's frustrating about bombs is someone could be holding a bomb or something. I don't even know how that even happened.
How long have I been doing Heroics for?
What's that?
How long are you on vacation for?
We head back today. Head back at I think 4:30 is our flight. Means we gotta leave here at like 1:30. So some time for. How's the vacation been?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really really nice. We only went on like one excursion, but we've met some friends that will be friends for a long period of time that we want to keep in touch and stuff. We did one excursion where we went on with a group of people, speedboat out to an island that doesn't have like any commercial stuff. It's all just like kind of local. And then sat there, hung out, had lunch, a lot of rum, and then took a catamaran back, which is kind of the boat with like the net in the front, and kind of casually made it back to the Dominican. That was a lot of fun. It was a lot of transport. Like we had to get into like a shuttle to get stuff and everything, but it was a lot of fun. Honestly, I would highly recommend coming here. I think if we were to go on another vacation similar to this, it would be probably. I mean, I think we talked about Jamaica as an option. I love the Caribbean. For us in the United States, this is. I mean, if I'd love to go to Singapore, I'd love to go to Bangkok, I'd love to go to these places, but I mean, you lose like 3 days just to travel to get there. So whereas this is like technically 3 or 4 hour flight to get down here.
That's why a lot of Australians go to Asia more often, because it's not too much of a long flight for us. And the time zone's not too different. Like everyone goes to Thailand all the time.
Really, all the time?
Bangkok. Yeah, all the time. I personally don't go myself, but all my mates do.
Oh, it makes sense. When you're on vacation, every day counts. You don't want to lose days. But we were talking about our favorite trip. We kind of stack ranked our favorite vacations, and this one was probably number 2. Our favorite, we did a European cruise. We started in Venice. We went to Rome, and then we took a bus to Venice, and then from Venice our next stop was where was it? Dubrovnik in Croatia, and then we went. Then our next stop was. Where was it? Montenegro, which is a small country there in Europe, and then we went to Greece. So specifically Santorini, and then Athens. And then Athens was okay, but Santorini was absolutely insane. And then we did that with.
I was up there 19, because I'm Greek Italian. I'm not obviously
oh really?
Here, but I'm Greek, yeah.
Okay.
So I was up there in 19. Up in Athens, I'm from Sparta, like 300 Spartans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Sparta. So
that's cool. I didn't know that.
Athens.
So you're, I know you play basketball. Are you related to the Greek Freak? That's a kind of.
Yeah, you never know.
Well, you would know.
Yeah. You never know.
Well, I hope you would know if you were.
Up in Athens, it's like a 2-hour drive. That's what Sparta is. So I stayed up there for a little while, and I thought out of all the places I went to Rome, I went to Santorini, I went to, I even went to Doha as well. That was only for a day. But I went to all these places. Santorini's beautiful, you know that?
Yeah.
Sparta was just, there were vibes, man. It was just so
for sure.
chill. I was there with family. It was just amazing.
And I think honestly that's the biggest part about vacations, is just spending time with people. It could be just your spouse, it could be just your friend, it could be meeting new people. Like here we met we met 2 couples that we want to plan another vacation with. We met
Cool, man.
We met one guy who was in the military, and he had some crazy stories, and became dance friends, I guess, as you could call it. They have like a little dance floor here. Then we met a couple from Michigan, and or 2 couples, and just had a blast with them. And honestly, we came into the vacation with no expectations, and again, we had a really really fun time, and then got to meet CNL, of course. So gotta love that.
Yeah, so that was awesome. It's what it's all about. It's all about meeting new people, experiencing different things that you wouldn't experience in your country.
Yeah.
Like it's all about meeting people that come from elsewhere to a certain place, and just hanging out. Like it's all fun,
Yeah.
and it's all good activity. It's all just meeting new people and experiencing new things. It's really cool.
Oh yeah, and then on that excursion, we met this husband and wife from Boston, and we connected on the Instas, and our headquarters in Boston for the company I work for. So we talked about grabbing a beer sometime. So yeah, I mean that's it's one of those surprising. You never know who you're gonna meet, but if you're a positive person and people like that usually, and so people, meeting new people for me is not that hard to do, and but it's cool to, I don't know, have somebody that you never know, but you could be friends forever. So that's really exciting. I think we talked about if we were to go on another vacation, that we can always come down here. This would be nice. We don't go on vacations that often. We got 2 young kids. But if we did, I think we'd like to go on another European cruise. I think more Portugal and Spain. My wife is mostly Portuguese, so that's on our list too. So if there's another city over there on that northern side, definitely let me know if you have any recommendations.
I haven't personally been up there, but I'm looking to go there one day. I'm going to LA. LA is planned for me in 2 months. If you're around LA area, hit me up. Studfit, we'll get a drink or something. But
Okay.
I'm going to be WrestleMania in the next couple months. Like I'm so excited, bro.
You say Pennsylvania? Pennsylvania? Did you say Pennsylvania, like Philadelphia, Pittsburgh?
No. WrestleMania.
WrestleMania. Yeah. You mentioned that. You're a big WrestleMania fan.
Yeah. Brian and I were talking about it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Very cool.
It's the first time I've been in LA when I'm not doing basketball, so I can actually have some fun and do some tourist stuff.
LA, I've been to LA many times. In fact, we even thought about moving there at one point. I'm not a big fan of LA and it's what LA is, and that's why we didn't move there. However, it's a beautiful place to visit. There's plenty of awesome beaches to check out. Things can be a little expensive, but there's so many great things to see, so many great things to do. I'm just not a big fan of the culture and some of that aspect of it. But honestly, it's a great place to visit.
Like, what area in LA were you wanting to, or considering moving to?
We looked at places to stay. I think we went when we were very very young in our dating, and we looked at I think 5 or 6 different apartment places to stay, and never really liked any of the surrounding areas. Most of them were kind of stuck around some of the beach areas. I think so Monterey. I think there was, or Belmar or something like that. I think was one of the final selections. But absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Can't beat the weather. Can't beat some of the sights to see. There's plenty of great shopping. Absolutely awesome. But I think just living there was just not really something we wanted to.
Especially with kids and that too, growing up there. There's better places. Like the schools and that are pretty good in that. But you want some better, especially sports schools. If your kids are into sport, there's better schools elsewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No, I mean that's a good point. Again, it's absolutely beautiful. I am so jealous of the weather there. It's absolutely.
Oh, the weather's beautiful.
It's just it's perfect all the time.
What's the weather gonna be like in April? Because I'm usually there during summer. So what's the weather like there now? Like in a couple months?
Great question. Yeah, I think it's actually one of the better times to go there. Summer is just really hot there. Not as hot as probably some of what you are very familiar with. So I think you'll be fine with whatever.
Up and down, it's 40 degrees sometimes, but that's Celsius for us.
Yeah.
40, 30 degrees, and then it's raining twice a day. It's make your mind up.
Yeah.
Crazy heat. But right now we're still in summer. It's pretty hot, but we're kind of winding down a little bit.
Yeah, like here in the Dominican Republic, this is the only time to come here because, it's been 80 here. This is the winter. There's some of these employees like, oh,